Good morning, everyone. So in my previous video, I talked about how it can often be the case that if women are in pain when they're breastfeeding, that's a big reason why people give up before they want to. And today I wanted to give you a little top tip about pain with breastfeeding. Now, for most people, not everyone, but for most people, pain on breastfeeding, particularly nipple pain, is associated with the latch not being as good as we might want it to be. So I'm going to just talk about that for a minute this morning. So what I want to talk to you about is a slightly odd thing, which is why you guys are not on the tripod today. Your freehand is angle of the dangle. So angle of the dangle is to do with, I'm laughing because it's a silly phrase, but it's really memorable. So hope you're enjoying that today. So angle of the dangle is to do with the size and shape of your breast and the location of your nipple on it. So if you probably know about me already that I don't have particularly big breasts, so my nipples point very forward. What you want to be looking at for yourself is two things. One is, does your nipple point forward or more towards your arm? The other one is, does it point more forward or more down towards the floor? And there could be kind of amounts of that. You know, it might be slightly towards your arm, but really towards your arm. So depending on the angle of your dangle, personally, you might have different positions you might try. So I'm going to try and film and hold Callum, my beautiful assistant, at the same time. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so if you are like me and you've got quite small nipples and they put quite small breasts and your nipples point forward, you'd probably be quite successful with this one, which is called cross cradle. So for cross cradle, let's do it the other way. You're holding your baby with the opposite arm to the breast and you're just bringing them across your body. Okay, if you've got bigger breasts and maybe the nipple points downwards more, you wouldn't have your baby directly on their side. You tip them out a little bit, yeah, so that the baby's directly approaching the nipple. If your nipple points more towards the side, you might not have the baby across your body at all. You might go for having the baby around the side of your body. So they're approaching the breast from the side, okay? Either on their ear, or if you've got big breasts and your nipples dangle towards the floor and to the side, you might have baby on their back approaching the breast. Now that is a very short explanation about some of the issues you might have with your latch. But like I said in my previous video, if you've got pain on breastfeeding, please get some help, and there'll be some lists where you can look at where you can get some help from.